So what is bluing for tools and why should you do it? I got these nice USA made Starrett automatic center punches, but within weeks of getting them, they were absolutely covered with red rust and they looked terrible. So I wanted to find a finish that I could apply easily that would give them rust resistance. And that's where bluing comes in. So I can use this Birchwood Casey Super Blue to easily apply a rust resistant finish that looks nice. And essentially what it does is it creates a layer of controlled black oxide rust that is stable as opposed to the unstable red ferric oxide rust that you don't want. So let me show you how this process works, because it works on any ferrous metal, carbon steel, and it's very simple. Anyone could do it. So since my Starrett punches are already blued, I'm going to be demonstrating using this old USA made B&D punch right here. So you can see the pitting and the rust on here, and we're going to need to remove that before we do the bluing. I'm going to be using this wire wheel on my bench grinder, but you could also use something like Scotch-Brite or steel wool. All right, that shined up nicely as you can see here. And now we can apply the bluing, and that's going to keep it from getting rusty and nasty looking again, which it will do very quickly because of the oils that are in your hands. Just by using these things and holding them, they will get rusty. I'm going to use some brake cleaner to wipe this thing down and make sure there's no grease or oils on it. You could also use alcohol or paint prep wax and grease remover. Now that it's all cleaned up and there's no oil on it, I'm going to take the Super Blue and pour a very small amount into a container, because a little bit goes a long way, and we're going to apply it using this brush. The reason you want to dip out of a separate container is if you wipe the tool and then dip it back in the bottle, you will contaminate the bottle, and you don't want to do that. Let's start applying. You can see just it instantly turns black. We're going to let it dry for 30 seconds, then rinse it in some cold water, wipe it dry, and then I'm going to soak it in some oil overnight to give it extra rust prevention properties. Or you don't have time to let it soak in oil all night, just get it covered good and well with some oil, wipe it off, and you'll be good to go. And here it is. After just 5 minutes of soaking in oil, I went ahead and dried it off, and it looks fantastic. It now has a rust resistant finish that's going to last a good long time. And if it ever wears off, it's very easy to touch up. Just apply it again, repeat the process, no problem. And guys, thank you for watching Texas Gear Guy.